All right, 3, 2, 1. Me and Mr. Corvette right there just playing around. I wish this was a 2-lane right now. We would definitely line up. It's been a very long time since I've uploaded. I apologize for that. A lot has changed around the shop. Progress report on the Genesis Coupe. We are still waiting on our transmission. The next video I drop on this car is probably going to be first start. I believe so, at least. Now to our Eclipse, well, nothing's changed. You guys remember my 2008 Ducati 1098. Unfortunately, we did sell that bike. We did get some content on it though, and it was a super fun project to mess with. Unfortunately, guys, I do have some bad news as well. The Ducati isn't the only thing we sold. I sold my VIP Crown Victoria build. For people who've been around my channel long enough, you guys know that this car has been an OG, and I pretty much had it since I started this channel. It's the reason for a lot of my growth, a lot of my subscribers, and a lot of people finding out about me. I almost regret selling it. But in today's video, we did pick up a new car because of it. I want to give a huge thanks to everyone who has followed the channel and supported the build on the Crown Victoria. I now present to you our new daily driver / project car, this 2006 CLS 55 AMG, baby. We are posted up in some scenic Pennsylvania areas for this, just for this car. This car, I'm already in love. It's so nice having a key fob again though. Like, I miss the key fob so much. I'm gonna give you guys a walk around on the car, kind of talk about it a little bit, what our plans are, and then we're gonna take it for a spin and just kind of show you guys what we're working with. Being that this is an AMG, I feel like it's only right to start in the engine bay. What we have here is a 5.5 liter supercharged V8. More technical terms, we have an M113K engine with a 722.6 5-speed automatic transmission. This engine and trans combo is just dialed in. These things are actually pretty stout and reliable as far as beating on them and stuff goes, for the most part, so we should be good to have some fun in this car. Everything looks pretty good since I picked it up. As you guys know, again, I am pretty familiar with AMGs and Mercedes cars. I work on them quite frequently. These things make 469 horsepower stock. You can only imagine the tuning potential with this thing right now. As for mods, this thing's basically bone stock. We do have a MSP radiator up front. Now we do have an aftermarket belt kit on here, but that's as far as it goes as far as aftermarket stuff here. When you start going crazy with these things, they make good power. Definitely look forward to getting my hands dirty underneath here. They make everything from intakes to supercharger kits, Hellcat throttle bodies. Cooling mods and stuff are definitely important as well. Just because this car is my daily driver as well, we're gonna focus on the service work first. I'm not gonna go out putting a bigger supercharger or anything on this quite yet. That is definitely coming down the road in the future. I really would like to do that. Picked up this car for an absolute steal of a price. I barely paid anything for this, for what it is, and for what others are going for. Like, we made out really good on this, and it's probably the best money I've ever spent. Much like the 204 C63, this car absolutely hauls. I know a lot of you guys are hyped about the Genesis build, but I do want to say these two cars with minor modifications are going to make close, if not over, the same power that that car is making. They are a bit heavier each, but I mean, these AMGs rip, and if you're talking about good AMGs, these are the two in question usually. The M113K and obviously the 6.3 M156 engine. I'm just taking it all in for a second. Moving on to the interior here. Obviously, it's a Mercedes. You have luxury out the wazoo. Sunroof, suede on the seats, AMG seats. I mean, I could sit in here and make a 1-hour video of everything on this interior. Whole lot of buttons, adjustments, and all that. Nice little door sills right here. I mean, it's just a super clean interior. Coming from the Crown Vic to this is a whole different ball game. Here's what the cockpit looks like. Got your instrument cluster up there. Nice sporty steering wheel. This thing is pretty fully loaded as far as like luxury options. We have heated and cooled seats. The paint and stuff on this is actually pretty clean. I mean, I have no complaints as far as how this car looks. Mechanically, it is solid. And same with the air suspension and interior. Everything's working. There are no problems with it. And I mean, this interior is just clean. Like, no complaints on this car. Being a coupe, yes, you have back seats, but the room is still not that great. I'm sure with taller people and stuff, it would still be a struggle to fit in the back seat. It's got some off-brand wheels on it. Same thing we were plagued with on the 63, again, off-brand wheels. We're gonna go take this thing out for a spin. This is definitely a big-bodied sedan Benz for sure. Ignore the check engine light. It's not for anything serious, but for some reason the Vic just made me like big-bodied cars. So like I said before, this is going to be my daily driver, so we're not gonna go out here and just start drifting and doing pulls and stuff, because we do need this thing to be as good as it can be for a long time until maybe we can build this, which is definitely in the future plans. Same thing with that 63, but it all takes money and time, and I mean, a lot of that is just not available right now, but we are doing our best. As far as the air suspension rides as well, it actually rides just very smooth. It kind of feels like the Vic. Even though I lowered the Vic and it got a little stiffer, it still kind of has that, you know, pretty much you're driving a cloud down the road feel. All right, we'll give her a little something, you know. We're gonna get Asia's reaction.
What?
She moves, guys, she moves. I promise you, it's not anything crazy, but this car is also still bone stock. We haven't done a single thing to this. Oh no, though, dude, it's just such a good car. I mean, just putting around in this thing, if you stay out of the throttle, you can barely tell it has the power it does. And as far as mile per gallon goes, it's probably the same, if not better than the Crown Vic was. All right, 3, 2, 1. Dude, even the speakers and head unit and stuff in this car are just, they're good. I mean, for a 2006, you just can't complain with this thing. We are definitely putting those in the CLS. We do have some off-brand wheels on here right now. Those will be subject to change at some point as well. Like I said, service work first, but we do have a whole build list kind of planned for this thing once the time is right and the Genesis is done. But these wheels definitely got to go sooner than later. As for brakes on this car, we of course got the AMG brakes. These things are absolutely massive in the front, I believe bigger than those, and in the rear they're not small either. But these brakes actually work really good. That's gonna do it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you are excited as I am to start digging in and modifying this car. Thank you guys for watching. Please sub, comment, and support the channel in any way you can. I'll see you guys in the next one, aka when the Genesis is running. I'll see you guys later. Peace.